So, a few of the interesting things which have been communicated in the economic survey, like, deregulation and ease of doing business, which is very important from the industry's perspective. And FICCI, as FICCI, we have always been communicating with the government on, how do we simplify regulations, doing away with the old regulations so that the cost of doing business in the country can be reduced. Apart from that, the GDP growth rate projections is slightly lower than what FICCI had projected or what were our expectations. But tomorrow, we believe, the budget will provide impetus for both the consumption and the investment demand. Apart from that, one of the surveys, analysis and recommendation to reduce import dependence on critical items is also to reduce on the sole supplier and build domestic ecosystem around the wind, solar, EVs, for achieving our long-term growth objectives. So yes, in fact, that has been also one of the FICCI's recommendation. And overall, from the perspective of how do we improve the competitiveness of our manufacturing sector, and there, for that, what FICCI has recommended to the government is how do we suggest the scaling up of the R&D and the innovation for the manufacturing sector. So from the expectations of Union budget, I think there are 2-3 very critical areas, where you would like the government to focus, as what they have been doing in the past is the focus on the CapEX. So our recommendation is to continue with that, and we have recommended to increase the CapEX by 15%. So that's there because it has a multiplier effect on the economy. Apart from that, how do we increase the consumption? Because we are seeing some kind of a slowdown there, and some boost from the government will help in giving more money in the hand of the consumers, the people, which will certainly help in overall boosting the consumption and overall improving the demand scenario, and maybe even help in the private investment as well. Apart from that, what are the steps that the government can take in the area of ease of doing business? Some rationalization in TDS is what we have recommended, and also in sustainability, whether they can enhance the spend in the area of green energy.
Don't miss out. Log on to oneindia.com for more updates.